This is the story of how we scaled our content agency from 0 to 6 figures in annual revenue.
We work with high-ticket coaches and agency owners to scale their businesses through YouTube.
And since we've started our agency, we've worked with entrepreneurs earning $300,000 a month plus, as well as helped entrepreneurs build their businesses from scratch and scale to $500,000 per year in annual revenue.
In the last year, we have made over 250 YouTube videos across various niches: e-com, marketing, finance, sales, and many others.
So in this video, we're going to explain how we got here, show you how we actually scale businesses on YouTube, and share tips along the way which you can use to sign clients through YouTube content. But before we get into the video, we have two different offers for entrepreneurs earning $20,000 a month or more. We have a done for you offer where we handle everything from strategy, ideation, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and uploading. All you have to do is record the content. And we also have a done with you offer where we go into your business and help you scale out your own content production system and YouTube sales funnel over 90 days. If you're interested in either, you can book a call with us using the top link in the description. Now that that's out of the way, let's rewind to 2018, where me and Josh both got started in online business. So we both started our online business and content creation journeys through the video game FIFA. I had a business where I helped people make coins on the game through trading so that they could afford the best players on the game and build their ultimate FIFA team without having to spend thousands of pounds on FIFA points.
And I was working as a video editor and a thumbnail guy on YouTube for FIFA creators with millions of subscribers.
My group, it was a low ticket offer. It was probably $20 a month. At its peak, there was 275 people in there. I'm not going to do the maths quickly. I'm going to guess $5,500 a month to peak that. I'm not exactly sure. Funny enough, from that same FIFA community that both me and Josh come from, there has been a lot of success over the last couple of years of people like within FIFA, the people that say in 2018, 2019, 2020 were doing okay to now they're doing fucking incredible, some of the biggest content creators in the world. And then also outside of that, to break out of the FIFA into like a more mainstream space. Like we're literally recording this the day after Angry Ginge won I'm a Celebrity. So I was doing FIFA right through to about 2021 when COVID happened. And that's where there was quite a boom in the online business space and the content creation space. As well as that, my expenses were quite low at the time, which was ideal because I was able to stockpile quite a bit of money. And then I went on the offensive, so I was able to invest a lot of that money in trading cards. And I say that because I am absolutely gutted that I did not continue that, because I started buying Pokemon cards in 2019 and maybe spent like $1,000 or two, right? And I'm sure like those cards are probably worth $4 or $5 grand now. I sold them a year or two ago. But genuinely, if I had kept buying from 2019 onwards to now, I would be a multi-millionaire and I would not be sitting here recording this video trying to get you to sign me to make your YouTube content.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same for me. I was making about £2,000 a month maybe from making thumbnails and videos, but at this point, like we're talking, I was charging £5 for a thumbnail and £30 for a video edit. So
we don't charge that now, by the way, if you're looking for it.
No, not at all. It's definitely slaving away, but I was only 16 when COVID hit.
Man, £2 a month, that's 16 for editing. Not terrible.
Yeah, well,
you take it like.
I was living at home, had no expenses. COVID lowered the expenses even more. So pretty much if I was making 2K a month, I was probably taking home 1,800. After that, I was able to save up a load of money during COVID, and because we've been stuck in the house for ages, I started to travel loads, which resulted in me starting a new business venture in a travel blog.
Which did incredibly.
Within a year, I grew it from 0 to making 8K a month pounds, so that's over 10K USD, I think.
Sick.
But unfortunately, the world of AI, specifically AI overviews on Google, has completely killed that off.
It's a nice business model, isn't it? Traveling, using that to fund the money, and then making $8 a month from travel blogs. It's,
it's nice for the expenses. But yeah, mostly affiliate marketing was where most of the income came from, and ad revenue as well.
If we're talking like the best blog.
Best blog has to be the Colosseum Tours post. Went to Rome actually, was the first trip I took after lockdown. Took a Colosseum tour, cost me £30. And as a result of that, I made over the last 4 or 5 years, probably like 40 grand, 45 grand from that one post of people just Googling best Colosseum tours. My post comes up and it's all full of affiliate links.
So around 2021, I first heard of the Amazon FBA business model for the first time. Still a good business model. Oh, I think it did sort of peak around that COVID time because like it was incredible then. Obviously there was like supply chain problems and stuff, which probably led it to being quite a good business model, but it was a very good business model in 2021. I did it for a couple of years, scaled it to at its peak. I think October 2022, I did £30,000 revenue, £6,500 profit.
It's nice for you as well that the experience you had with trading in FIFA then correlated across the
But
trading with
see
real
a lot
money.
of the softwares and stuff, as in like anyone that knows about FIFA trading and football and stuff like that, if you know about Amazon FBA, there's Keepa, and it's like, it's the same thing. Like the premise is the same. You're looking for, well, price irregularities and looking to understand the market, different trends and stuff. No, it was similar. I went VAT registered, and I think that was part of the flaw as well, because there was a skill issue at that point. Like I was good up to an extent, but because like social media is my thing, like buying physical products, not really my thing. So it got to a level where it's like, right,
There's a lot of logistics involved.
yeah. It got to the point where it's like, I don't know if this is what I should be doing. I don't know if this is what I'm actually good at.
See, it's funny you say that, because after the travel blog went downhill, I also kind of ventured into e-com. I was doing drop shipping on Etsy, but I think at the time I was probably making like 1,000, 1,500 a month. It wasn't massive. Yeah, I think something that you kind of had a problem with Amazon as well, that was the main reason I stopped Etsy. You're relying on a third party. They're both known for just banning your account like that for literally no reason. So I think that's a main reason I decided to go back to then social media, is because it's my own thing. I can control how much I'm getting paid, when I get paid.
I'm pretty sure I paid Amazon also 75 grand, so it wasn't like 50% of the profit that they got.
Yeah.
And I did all the work. Like, so that's also the problem with these third parties. Again, it's like, well, I suppose YouTube ad revenue is the same. I'm glad I don't rely on that, because if you rely on YouTube ad revenue, also you're getting 50% of your fees because YouTube's getting the rest. Initially, I was going to get into like email copywriting. I signed up to Cardinal Mason's Copy MBA. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was the $700 one. It might not be $700 now, I don't know. But it wasn't the inner circle. It was like the course, whatever it was. But what I do know is before I even finished that course, I had signed a client for social media marketing, which happened to be Felix Pren, who...
It's quite a big name.
To this, like now, currently, one of the biggest, I would say, finance and like stock market trading YouTubers on the planet.
Yeah.
And like, if we're talking about an entrepreneur, highly competent, like I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs at this stage, and it's like, some guys suck. There's a distinct difference between someone who's fucking on it and someone who isn't. That guy was on it. He runs a very successful trading group. I know for a fact that there's like Wall Street investment bankers in there. So when you sign up to his coaching program, like you're getting trained to trade stocks by Wall Street investment bankers. And it's like, even now, like that's a very modern thing. Like if you go back 5, 10, 15, 20 years, how the fuck are you going to get Wall Street trading advice? As in like,
no chance.
Maybe if you go to Harvard or something, I don't know. So yeah, no, very serious entrepreneur and a really good coaching program. After that, I signed another social media marketing client. This time it started off as a Twitter only project for Felix Amazon Cat, another highly competent entrepreneur in the Amazon FBA space.
So we still work with him?
We still work with him to this day. We make his YouTube videos, but we also, at the time it started off as Twitter only, we moved to short form on Instagram, moved to YouTube. At the minute, it's kind of like a full stack project we've got with Felix, where we still run all of his content. We literally had him over here in Belfast a couple of weeks ago filming with us, and we'll probably fly out to Kent at the start of next year to film some more stuff with him.
We flew out last year.
Yeah, we flew out with him and filmed content. So it's been like a 15 to 18 month relationship, I think, that's played out very well for both of us. And that's where Josh came in, obviously, because we had been doing the Twitter content initially, but then very quickly we realized like YouTube is where you want to be if you want to sell a coaching program, agency services, anything, as in like compared to the short form content or even Twitter, it's the best platform to promote yourself.
If you're making a video and people are watching it for 15 minutes, the amount of trust you can build in that versus a 30-second reel or a 2-paragraph tweet is insane. If people are actually watching you, listening to you, learning from you for 10 plus minutes.
Well, think about this one, as in like people are actually finding out the story of the last couple of years of what we've been up to. If you watch a short form that's 30 seconds long of me trying to sell you my thing.
Yeah, it's so scripted as well. Like this video, we're trying to be natural.
Yeah.
We don't want to be like, buy our agency services.
But buy our fucking agency services.
It's the best way of building a personal brand, which is what everyone's trying to do in 2026.
And it's a great way to like generate traffic, and it's a great way to nurture the audience as well. It's like an all-in-one thing, whereas a lot of the other ones, it's like, well, first of all, short form, you're trying to be as controversial as possible to try and fucking capture someone's attention with a load of bollocks that you're saying something that you don't even believe in. Do you know what I don't want to do? Sit down in front of the camera and say something that I do not believe. I just want to be a human, bro. I want to be authentic, and YouTube is that platform for me. Well, obviously, I'm sure there's some people out there that fucking spoof on YouTube, but it's harder to, obviously, because you have to sit down and say, if it's every week you're recording a video, you might sit down for half an hour and record it. You're going to get caught out eventually. Like, where short form, you could definitely, well, there's a lot of people out there fake a lifestyle. We had obviously been, like, we had known each other at this point, but obviously we did, like, for a lot of the FIFA stuff, we didn't. know each other.
We probably had a lot of mutual friends, but
Yeah.
hadn't actually.
Man, if you look at the FIFA scene even now, as in like,
It's tight knit.
yeah, and like the people that follow you and people that follow me, and like even the community, like everyone who knows who you are knows who I am, roughly speaking, and vice versa. But we had never come into contact really, because I had not been making YouTube videos at that time, so I didn't need. Well, I had an editor, but like to do like graphic design on Instagram and stuff, not like YouTube videos and stuff.
We've been meeting up for probably about a year and a half at this point.
Yeah,
2
mostly
years.
it was from like, not even from the FIFA, I suppose it was that after period where it was like the Amazon FBA Etsy period where it was like,
general business.
yeah, I suppose it was clear that like we weren't in that FIFA space anymore and we had transitioned into like that entrepreneur kind of, I was already living in Belfast, well we were both living in the same city at that time then, so it was handy, we could meet up all the time. I would say once a month, once every 6 weeks we'd meet up for a coffee and just talk business. And at the time, we were not working together, like you were doing your thing, I was doing my thing, and we were sort of talking about like,
bouncing ideas off each other, stuff like that.
and I remember saying as in like, use all the profits I was making from Amazon FBA to launch my FIFA YouTube. That sort of never happened because we just started working together on these business projects. So rather than me have this social media marketing business by myself, and basically what I was going to do is hire you but have you as like a separate thing, like you were going to work on my FIFA stuff, which was a complete side project. It was just like, well, let's just work together on this.
It kind of happened naturally as well. Like
it got to the point where like everything needed editing because we were making YouTube videos, we were making the short form. It was like, right, Josh kind of just works on this project now, but it was almost like we were still working on it as two freelancers. It wasn't an agency of any kind. It wasn't a business of any kind. It was just
two guys working together.
Exactly.
Probably the biggest change in what moved us from being just two people working together on a
one freelance project.
Yeah, one freelance project was when we took the decision to join Eamon Arab's coaching program and split the money 50-50.
Do we take this seriously or not is the bottom line here, because like working together as two freelancers, it's not serious, man. It's just like you're trying to get your own personal income. That's it. Like you're looking for a job basically, you know what I mean? We're not looking for other clients. We're not doing anything, and even like, we weren't really going anywhere. And like I can't remember how it came about, but I had been sort of like hearing some of the stuff about Eamon Arab online. I would say it was a game changer, man.
Obviously we learned so much from the course.
By the way, fantastic coaching program.
Even just the fact that we bought that was like a commitment to ourselves.
And it was setting our intention. It was like, it went from like overnight.
Yeah.
We're two freelancers working together on one project to we're business partners looking to scale a content agency. And it's like, we said, Damon, on that call, and like, it was a 6-month coaching program. And it's like, these are our objectives after the 6 months.
I think we said we only wanted to make like $2,000 a month or something.
But, well, basically what I said then was like, man, we're just kind of fucking about here because we're two free. Like, I've been still living off the Amazon money. You've been living off the video editor money that you made before. If we can just get an income from doing this, because we'd been working on one project, and he was like, yeah, obviously. Like he made it.
He actually laughed at us.
He made us look like we're idiots. He was like, "Yeah, you can do that, obviously." Like, because he was like, "Can we think bigger than that, please?" And I said to him, "Man, obviously that's just the initial objective." And it's like, I don't want to think any bigger than that because let's just focus on the moment. As in, like, he's like, "Do you want to do bigger than that eventually?" And I was like, "Yes, but like, let's get the thing first." And it's funny because like at the end of the 6-month program, we were doing what he said we could do, not what we said we could do.
Yeah.
So he was right. Like, we could do better than that. It's just we had to go through that learning experience of doing all the things. If we're going to talk about the coaching program and like how it benefited us, client fulfillment wise, you talk about Felix's revenue. Like we had already scaled Felix's business quite well. The coaching program from like the Twitter content to moving to the short form to moving to YouTube, and obviously that step into YouTube for Felix before Eamon Arab's coaching program, we had already say tripled his monthly revenue, I think. And then we got another 4x when we signed up to Eamon Arab's coaching program and started implementing some of the, like the client fulfillment tactics that he would have advised in there. So like you're talking about 12x overall when you combine the two. My stuff was getting a lot better. I was getting a lot sharper. Your business editing was getting a lot better because obviously you came from that entertainment space, which is a different style. You know what I mean? Very different. Very, very different. And it took us a while. Well, that coaching program allowed us to make that jump very quickly.
What would it took us 6 months to figure out by ourselves? We've done it probably in about a week.
Yeah, the benefit of coaching programs, man, and I always say this is in like, because they get a bad rep sometimes because there are people out there that do scam the balls off you. You're paying for the advice of someone who's done something that you're trying to do, is in like...
Well, the ROI from that,
the
amount we made, the amount we spent in that course, we then have made
the amount of money,
double that in 1 month.
The amount of money that we make now compared to the amount of money we make back in the day, it's very different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I directly attribute that to that coaching program. As well as that, like in terms of the client acquisition side, we went on a marketing run as well.
I actually started trying to sign clients.
I signed Felix Pren because my brother was already working with him. I signed Felix Amazon Cat because I knew him from the Amazon space, so it was like there was no marketing that had been done up until this point really. But yeah, we started doing the Dream 100 client acquisition method.
Yep, so we were sending 5 at the time, 5 video scripts every day.
Just free scripts out to people, and it's like, look, we want to sign you as a client. Here's a free YouTube script. If you record it, we'll make the video for free, send it back to you. You record it, we'll edit it, do the thumbnail, upload it. If you enjoyed the process of working with us, let's jump on a call and see what happens. That was the whole thing. And like to this day,
we still do it. It works.
If you're watching this now and you want a free script, fucking DM me anywhere, you know what I mean? We'll make it for you. And well, not even DM, click the link, top link in the description, book a call. We'll plan something, we'll make a video. Like anyone that's doing 20K a month, like we'll make a video for you, but like it's because we want to work with you. So it's like, we're doing it because we want to show you, look, this is what we can do. And it works because like...
Within 3 months we signed 4 high-ticket clients?
Yeah, and it was literally just, we made a free video for them, they liked it, they decided they wanted to work with us. It's not cheap to work with us, you know what I mean? It costs quite a bit of money, so...
But on the other hand, it costs us a lot to do those free videos.
Costs us a lot, and obviously the videos that we make for people tend to make them a lot of money, so it's like, it all adds up. But again, like, we didn't have a massive reputation at that time, and you're asking people to hand over thousands of dollars every month. The only thing that we had to stand back on was these free videos, because like you couldn't be like, I've got this massive back catalogue of work. It was like, nah, I'm gonna make this one fucking video for you. If you like it, pay us. And it worked, because now we can, like, we have a chat with people, we can say, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, here's this. Back then it was just like, yeah, I'll try and impress you with this one video. So now it's easier because we've got both of them. It's like, we'll impress you with this one video, but you might have already heard of us from this, or someone might have been working with us that you know, that kind of thing. But back in the day, those free videos were our marketing tool. It was the only thing we had, and it worked. And that was as a result of Eamon telling us, look, if you're going to reach out to anyone, give value first, give them the script. Don't reach out to someone and go, do you want a YouTube video? Just fucking send it to them.
The amount of messages I get from people be like, hey Josh, I've written 3 tweets for you to post. Do you want me to send them? Just send the 3.
Yeah, man, send me 3 tweets. No, don't send me 3 tweets, because I'm tweeting them. But yeah,
if you're
send them like.
Send the 3 free tweets, and then I can see how good your work is, because I would have probably paid the guy.
But man, see when I look at my DMs, because I get DMs from everybody all the time, and they're all shit. No one has ever reached out to me and said, here's a thing that you can use now. No one's ever done it. Like, whereas we're doing that constantly every single day. Here's script, record it. And it's a different thing. If we were reaching out, just being like, hey, man, I want to work with you, or I've seen your YouTube channel, it's class, do you want to jump on a call? We're not signing anybody, man. Whereas the YouTube videos, it's like the success rate. Would you say like every 150 scripts we send out, you're probably signing 1 or 2 clients?
Yeah, 1 on the low end, but usually 2.
Yeah, and like even then, it's like, you might not sign them initially, but anyone that reach out to you, it's a touch point where it's like, they know who you are at least, they've seen your script, they've seen a bit of your work. Well, if you DM someone and don't give them anything, there's nothing there. Yeah. But if you reach out with a script, they've seen a bit of your work, they at least know what you do, even if they don't want to record the video, or they have no interest in it, in a month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whenever this entrepreneur either has the capital or the time or the resources or whatever it is, the desire to start a YouTube channel, who are they going to? The guy that DM'd them and said fuck all, or the guy that DM'd them a YouTube script that they could have recorded it if they wanted to. Maybe they could still record it, you know what I mean?
Well, the offer always stands.
Offer always stands.
No expiry date.
We're sitting here now in a very successful position, but it's been the fucking maddest year for me, and you as an indirect result of that, because I've been nearly dying the whole year.
Quite literally.
Quite literally. For the last 2 years, I've been dealing with this Crohn's disease flare-up that escalated to the point where I found myself in hospital a month or 2 after we signed up to the Eamon Arab coaching program. And one of the main things, and it's important, and it's powerful to be in this position now, because I'm recording a YouTube video for myself, and that is what the plan was then. As in, like, when we signed up to that coaching program, my intention was, let's launch the business YouTube, because like I'm sitting here telling you that YouTube is the best client acquisition tool for these clients that we're working with.
And this is the first video.
And this is the first one I've made. This is not intentional. This is because my health has been fucked for the last year. I spent over 60 days in hospital this year with this Crohn's disease flare-up that escalated. I ended up needing surgery for it. I don't have a large intestine anymore. I've got a stoma bag instead. And as all this is happening, we're scaling this business to a level that we've never been at before. from a hospital bed in my case. So when I tell you that Josh Band, the video editor, turned up as a COO, I mean it, because I could strategize from my hospital bed, but I could do fuck all else. The pain that I was in, the problems that I was having, the drugs I was on, the morphine, the codeine, the way my brain was feeling, like I wasn't functional as an entrepreneur at that time.
I remember one time getting on a call with you and we tried to do a task and we were like, right, let's take 5 minutes and then regroup. 20 minutes later, I hadn't heard anything from you and I was like, are you all right? And you just couldn't function.
Me and Daj got on a call. Daj, who was working with us as a scriptwriter at the time, another FIFA content creator and a good friend of both of ours. I was going to pull out of the call because I was in fucking agony, man. I was excruciating. I was like, let me take some morphine, see what happens, jump on the call. As you take some morphine, take some opiates and see what happens. Jumped on the call. Brain just didn't work. As in, like, my focus was mashed at the time. And it was the main thing where it's like, see, sitting down on a laptop and trying to script a YouTube video, which at the time, remember, is my fucking job. That's like the most important thing I do at this point is script YouTube videos. That's it. I could not do it. It was the most difficult thing for me to do because it requires so much focus. You need to sit for an hour or 2 hours and really plan it out and structure it. On the morphine, I couldn't do it. So it got to a stage where not only is Josh doing the operation side of things, because obviously Eamon Arab's teaching us all the back end as well. He's like, right, this is how...
A lot of automation.
This is how you automate things. This is the softwares you should use. This is who you should hire, how you should hire, when. This is how you should train them. This is how you get this person to do, that kind of thing. You're implementing all of this while I'm in a hospital bed, not able to do anything.
Well, I think now we have a team of 10.
We've
a copywriter, we have a social media manager, we have a team of editors, thumbnail designers.
Even the likes of, I suppose, even like lead gen in terms of people sending leads and
true,
stuff like that there. Accountants, there's plenty of people that are involved in this whole thing. We went from just me and you to those 10 people while I wasn't doing a whole lot. From your perspective, how was that? Because as in, like, it was a 50-50 business that very quickly meant that you were left dealing with a lot of the work, which obviously wasn't intentional, but it's the way it played out.
I'd be lying if I said it was easy. Well, it went from me editing the videos to me managing a team of 5 editors, having deadlines for 4 or 5 different clients rather than just, oh, Felix needs a video to go up on Tuesday.
And strategy, ideation, scripting that I'm meant to be doing, you're doing as well. So Josh is doing my job and his job as well as new jobs because we're doing more sort of things as well. So
we're still doing the outreach, we're still doing all this stuff.
And obviously, like, maybe that's why at the time we did sort of start hiring maybe earlier than we would have needed to, because I was useless at the time and for like quite a bit after, because obviously this went on for all of the year, and like even now I'm only coming back to myself over the last couple of months. Really, I'm still only get back to my feet now, but it's a good timing because I'm looking then at 2026. And it's like, I'd already written off a lot of this time in my head because I knew that I was going to be getting surgery in August. I knew there was a 3-month recovery process. I knew that was going to take me up to the end of the year.
I remember you saying at one point, if we lose all our clients, we're still in a good position because we know how to scale. Thankfully, that's not happened, but...
Well, man, I was sitting in hospital at the time and I was like, well, I could genuinely, like... But there was a time where my life was at risk and I was like, well, what the fuck do I care about clients at this point if I'm going to die here? So I did say to you, I was like...
I still cared.
Yeah, Josh cared on apologies. I was like, man, if we lose all money, it's grand. He's like, no, it's not grand, not grand. Yeah, but I was like, well, I don't give a fuck really, because it's like, I don't, like, it just wasn't a concern. I had a tunnel vision in on the health. It was like, if I can stay alive here, sick. If I can't, fuck it, it is what it is. And it really was that, man, like it was that. But no, to be here on the other side of it now, looking into 2026, it wouldn't have happened without you taking the mantle and being like, I am the guy that's going to lead this through this period of time by myself. We've built a foundation now where I can come back in and it's not we've lost all our clients and we're starting from scratch. It's like we've actually got a couple of clients, the clients are doing well, we're about to launch our own content. It's like there's a foundation now that we're starting from that we couldn't have done if you hadn't built it. And so obviously, like, the objective in 2026, generate as much revenue as possible for our clients, sign a couple more clients now that we've got the bandwidth to do so.
Systems are set up to scale.
Systems are set up in place, the team set up in place. We're highly competent at what we do now. It is time to get a couple more clients and see what we can do in terms of like more clients, new projects, excitement, see if we can scale more businesses. So 2026 is going to be a lot of that as well. So if anyone's out there looking for someone to run their YouTube content, we're looking for new projects. Have a coaching program that's at least established Be a competent entrepreneur. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, we'll say we want to work with people that are using YouTube to take their business to the next level, not people that are using YouTube as a last resort. But we'll talk about how we actually do that then, like our content production system.
Well, you're going to see it in action, because if you're going to be paying attention to our content from here, you're going to see our content production system. You're going to see our YouTube sales funnel, because you spoiler alert, you're in it.
Yep, this video is part of it.
Yeah, the intention is uploading once or twice a week. Like, this content specifically is for entrepreneurs looking to scale to $100,000 a month.
Yep.
Like, I think in terms of like, if you're looking to scale a coaching program to $100,000 a month, work with us on YouTube. I think that's a very smart move, and it's like, that's the ideal client.
I'll jump in here and say as well that might sound like a lot of money, but we're not saying, oh, you need to have 50,000 YouTube subscribers, 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Our clients have made what, like 40k a month with less than 1,000 subscribers?
Less than 1,000 subscribers. A lot of our
4,000 views a month.
A lot of our clients get 300 to 500 views a video and sign high-ticket clients from them.
Yeah.
If you sign with us as a client, even if this video gets 100 views, but if you sign with us as a client, you pay us for a couple of months, yo, we make 5 figures. That's the same with everybody. As in, like, if we're making your content, we're scaling your coaching program. If you've got a high-ticket offer, you just need to find someone to purchase that high-ticket offer, whether it's like $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. You don't need a lot of people to see it, as long as the right people see it, and that's what I suppose we do. It's like finding that right the right audience. So that's how we built a 6-figure YouTube agency. Like I said at the start of the video, if you'd like to work with us, click the top link in the description and book a call.